Following his divorce from Christina Hall, Tarek Moussa discloses that he lived in a halfway house. I was not sure of myself. Speaking candidly, Tarek Moussa describes one of the lowest points of his life. Moussa, 42, appeared on Monday's episode of the Jeff Fenster Show podcast. During the interview, he opened up to the host about the challenging situation he was going through after publicly divorcing Christina Hall in 2016. Moussa said in the episode, "I went to some soul-searching places when my ex left me. In reality, I occupied a halfway house. That's something I've never shared before." The father of three replies, "It was because, when Fenster inquires as to why he decided to enter the house, I didn't think I could be by myself. That is how awful I was." He goes on, "I needed 24-hour care and didn't know where to go, which is why I ended up there. I felt like I had lost everything overnight, so it was pretty bad." In his upcoming memoir, Flip Your Life, Moussa claims to go into further detail about the events that brought him to this dark place. The book covers his past health problems, personal struggles, and how he became a prosperous entrepreneur. During the podcast, he adds that he wasn't always the best husband or father but acknowledges there are no excuses for his previous behavior. "Although my actions were not the best, I was going through a lot at the time," he acknowledges. Moussa and Hall dated for almost 3 years before getting married in April 2009. They separated after 7 years, announcing their split in December 2016 and completing their divorce in January 2018. The couple's 2 kids are 8-year-old son Braden and 13-year-old daughter Taylor. A gunfight broke out between the ex-married pair at their Yorba Linda, California, residence a few months prior to their announcement of separation. Moussa later said that he was never suicidal and that the gun was for protection against wild animals. While on a hike, despite officials' claims that police were called to a possibly suicidal male with a gun at the time. Both of the ex-couples have since remarried and grown their families after their divorce. Moussa and his present spouse Heather Ray got married in July 2020, and in February 2023 they welcomed their first child together, a son named Tristan. Less than a year after they started dating, Hall secretly wed Josh Hall, her third husband, in 2022. She and Aunt Anstead had a second marriage that ended in September 2020, and the couple had a 4-year-old son named Hudson.